Now the final step is to put aggregate. What are aggregate? During the previous discussion, I have focused on aggregate. So the cluster of domain objects that can be treated as a single unit. It will not give you much sense. So there are certain entities, and when you are doing certain transaction, your transaction may span to more than one entity. The set of entities that are getting impacted through the transaction is referred as aggregate. Referred as aggregate. Am I making sense? Write it into comment window, my dear friend. If you are agree or if you have some other term, please write it over there. Okay. So now I am putting aggregate. Here some shifting you should do. Yeah. Now it seems fine. Now coming to another sticky, and this sticky we have decided for aggregate. This sticky, this have decided for aggregate. What is this aggregate? User will get registered to the system. Which aggregate will get impacted for this? So user will get registered. Might be there is certain validation to ensure that it should be treated as a user or not. Might be the age of the person and all. After doing that, one user database or one user entity will get affected of this, and all the information will span over there. I don't think more than one entity will come into the picture. So when user is getting registered, all the detail will get stored in one entity, and that is the user entity. Now when you are searching for a cab, user is searching for a cab. So when cab is getting searched, what will be the aggregate? What will be the aggregate, my dear friend? Which will get impacted through this particular command, search cab. So there is some entity which is holding the detail for the route from this source to this destination, and there is some other database, other entity which is holding information for driver, its cab type, and the phone number. Agree or not? Write it into comment window. Try to understand. In this, I was agree that there will be a single data store which will get impacted. So, single entity got treated as aggregate. But when you are coming for cab search, you need to identify that you need to select a particular cab which is matching as per the specification given by the user, mini, micro, or outstation, or extra large, XL. So, these specifications. Along with that cab detail, that is cab registration number, and the driver, all these details are stored in one table. But the user is standing in one location source and trying to reach to other destination. Might be the cab which you are trying to assign, and that is far away from that particular location. So only the cab database will not be sufficient for this. Now, you need to consider the location also. So there are two entity at least. There are two entity at least who is getting involved in this. So it should fetch the data from two different data stores. Hope I am making sense to you. So what I was trying to discuss, dear friend? cab entity, cab aggregate, or cab root aggregate, I can say. So it will take the cab and the root also into consideration. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now find the cab and assign the cab. Again, the same aggregate will get impacted. When we are finding the cab, searching the cab, search for the cab, search for the cab. Here which aggregate? Search for the cab. It's not a cab root. Searching for the cab is searching for the cab. It's just user aggregate. It's just user aggregate. User is searching the cab. All the detail will fed by user only. Or you can say cab aggregate. Why I am saying cab aggregate? So, which particular type of cab you are having, mini, micro, or this, and which particular route has been identified. On some route, if we are trying, we are not getting any this cab. Are you getting my point? So nowadays it's pan India, the cabs are available. But I remember 3-4 years back, there was some area on which I was not getting the services of Ola and Uber. So when I am searching the cab, the entity should be cab route only. Cab plan on such a route, that will be considered during this cab search. Then assign a cab assigned. Cab route and availability of driver, whether driver is accepting that particular ride or not. Cab assigned. Only cab route, which particular cab is available on that particular route, that should be assigned, or alignment of driver also should be taken into consideration. That we should discuss with domain entity, domain expert. As per my understanding, it will get assigned, and it's up to driver whether he is accepting this or not. So cab route. Then reach source and cab arrived. So again, rider boarding, reach destination, and the payment done. Now for these three steps, my dear friend, similar to this, you need to identify some domain event. Sorry, aggregate, and fill this, complete it, and share your finding in the comment box. Let us start the discussion. It would be great if in the previous step also I should fill certain gaps, and I should request you people only to fill those gaps. It would be great for me. I have missed that opportunity. Now for this, take like this. Now when you are watching this video, I was loving to have live interaction with you, and this is the session usually I am delivering in the live sessions only, and it need to be delivered in live session. It's a brainstorming session. But unfortunately, when I am recording this video, I am not unable to see you, and when you will watch this video, you are unable to interact with me. So request is to use those comment box of YouTube videos or wherever, so you can start discussion with me. Thanks for watching. It was my attempt to share my learning for DDD by watching the courses of Warner and Iriki 1 and implementing and discussing with other users. Similarly, 5, 7, 10 different use cases you should consider, you should develop, you should share with me, you should share with your friend. Let us start discussing, collaborating, and continuous evolving process we should enjoy that later. Thank you.